everybody. I wanted to kind of give you a rundown of Schoology in case you hadn't been in it before. This is your entry screen once you hit your courses. Don't be overwhelmed by my courses. I have way too many. But you should see 3 or 4 of them here. Now my courses will always have their textbook as their screenshot. So as you can see here for the creative arts class that we're in today, this is the textbook. This is the textbook you should have and you do need. And in fact, in this class, it will call attention to specific pages within your textbook for assignments. And so you will be looking at specific activities and things like that. And so I definitely recommend getting it. You can get it at the bookstore, and the bookstore does have a way of getting books to you right now, but I do recommend it on Amazon as well. Or you could get it digitally if that works for you. So, looking at the class, here's your materials, and this is your landing grounds. Okay, so everything for the course that you're going to need is probably going to be here overall. You have your background check requirement. There is no official background check here, and the course does not have field experience hours, but we want to let everyone know always that you won't work with children if you have a background issue. There are courses in this program that will require background checking, as you will be going out to work with children during those courses. So if you have a background issue, always contact me sooner than later so that we can work on any issues you may have. Proctored assignments for this course are primarily done through videos or through the respondents browser, which is found over here, in the lockdown browser. Mine's going to look a little bit different than yours because this is instructor mode, so you'll see a little bit more over here than you'll have on yours. I prefer to do it through videos and demonstration of activities, but if for some reason people cannot, then they will have to take an exam and it will have to be proctored. This is a document that helps with all online courses. I have provided a writing support folder in every course I have. Please make sure that you're writing in complete sentences, that you're being descriptive. It's an expectation of mine. Schoology help for students, how to do some basic things in Schoology, which is our platform here. There is my current office hours. Of course, this is if we were not in a lockdown. So right now I am not on campus and I am virtual only. I am answering emails. I will answer Schoology messages. I love doing Marco Polo, so if you can go to the update and follow the Marco Polo directions, send me all your questions there. I'll be glad to get back and forth with you that way. All your syllabus information is in this link. That includes your syllabus here, the due dates for all the units in this semester, and your overall course line so you can expect what chapters to read when. Okay, going back to that main page, like I said, always go back to the materials tab if you get lost. Here's an orientation that I just do in all my classes, but it does have your textbooks information down here at the bottom. And that is your textbooks information. Okay, next you're going to see a unit. So I don't have, you'll see this third unit down here is not open yet, so I'm seeing it, but you guys would only see the 2 units that I've opened, which is the Welcome to the Course unit for this week, the second unit that will be for the week after, and I'm trying to get this third week open as well because I know many of you right now are working from home and having to juggle various things, so I wanted you to be able to work at your pace through the assignments. There are due dates over here. I do accept late work. I don't recommend just going straight to the assignment here, however. You'll want to enter through the unit. And you'll see in the unit, I give kind of an overview of that unit, what's going on, and then there is always a supplemental materials folder. In the supplemental materials folder, there's something like Chapter 1, PowerPoint. A lot of people like to use these PowerPoints, and you can view them here or you can download them. That's up to you. As guidance before they're reading. So they'll print them before they start reading, and they'll read through the book and make notes on them. That's up to you. A lot of times quiz questions are in here, and it gives a lot of the main points of the chapter. This is a great link that I liked from NACI, and it did work earlier. Sometimes you have to click like I just did, and it's supporting the creative development. So once again, if it doesn't work and it gives you this sad face, click up here and it'll go to the account. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Your assignment for this week revolves around this documentary. This is an opinion piece. It's not fact. It's her opinion, and I want to get your opinion of her opinion, basically, in your assignment for this week. Then you'll have assignments. There will always be 2 assignments in this course. There will either be an application assignment, or it might be called activity, or a reading quiz, and an assignment. The assignments are worth 100 points. The application assignments are worth 25 points. So for example, here it says, using at least 2 direct references in your textbook, define creativity and describe creativity as a process or product. I should be able to see that you have read and are using terminology from the textbook when I'm reading this. And that is 25 points. So that's kind of a short blurb after you're reading. And then this is the assignment I was talking about that links to the Raising Creativity video in the supplemental assignments. I also want to see in this one, what are your opinions, why are your opinions, and include what you have read in chapter 1. Now, the first quiz doesn't appear until chapter 3, or until unit 3. And I'm going to go in here, even though you can't see it right now, you may be able to see it by the time you go. In reading quizzes, you will see, they look different on my end. They will always say the chapters, and then it can be taken 2 times, and that you can use your textbook. I want to always give my understanding behind this, is that it's a reading quiz, so I want to make sure you understand what you have read. Do not feel bad about taking it a second time to raise your grade or raise your understanding, because that is the point of a reading quiz, is that you're understanding what you have read. The assignments, my goal is to make sure that you can apply what you have read in detail. And so the assignments should be application, and the reading quizzes are just demonstrating knowledge. So really it's not a memorization thing, it's that you've understood what you've read and can apply it. So feel free to take it twice. I encourage you to take it twice. Some people decide to take it as a pre-test and then take it again after they've read as a post-test. So see what they know before they even start, and then take it again. And they say it helps them when they're reading the chapter to know what they're looking for when they're reading. So feel free to do that as well. I'm going to try to open this up, so that means you could jump ahead, take it before you even start reading chapters 1, 2, and 3. So you kind of know what you're looking for when that reading quiz comes back. We do go quickly through this book. It's not a super heavy book. It's not a super thick book. But we will go quickly because there's really only about 7 weeks that we have before the semester's up. That kind of wraps it up. Like I said, you can always, after you've visited the unit for the first time, you can always revisit the unit through these upcoming dates. And I try to make sure that they're appearing there. Your first assignment is due this Friday. It's a simple syllabus quiz.